In this Lord of the Rings Rise to War video, I'm going to try to take an Uncanny Effigy offering 500 ring power per hour? Hello, yes please. Hello my friends and welcome back. I'm Chisgule Gaming, and today we're taking down the Uncanny Effigy. This you'll find on the map periodically. I've found a number of them just kind of looking around, and this is something that you occupy, not your fellowship, not your faction. And unlike normal tiles that you take, this sucker looks like it's got a siege durability of 250,000. I think I'm going to have to hit this thing a bunch of times after I take down the two level 35 armies that are defending this particular tile. Now, in general, if I wasn't making this video, I might honestly ignore this thing. And I know that sounds really crazy, but I need resources. I'm out of them constantly. I don't need ring power. I get that ring power helps. I get that ring power is important. But I could take a tile that gives my whole alliance resources and me resources, those level 200 tiles, or I could get myself some ring power. And that is why I've kind of waited as long as I have, because, you know, the resources here for your alliance or to your fellowship are a big deal. 200 per hour. Those 200 tiles are freaking huge. And if you want to see a video where I'm taking down a 200 tile, I'll have a card up in the top. You can check that out. This should honestly be about the same in terms of operation. I'm going to hit this thing with Aragorn second and Dwalin first. Dwalin is higher level. He's much stronger for me. Aragorn's going to go in first, technically, in terms of the order in which I launch. He launches at 42 seconds. I'm going to launch this dude over here when it's about 38 seconds left on the march time, which is really fast. Let's do that now. I fire the one, then I got this ready, and at the 30, oh, I almost missed it. Maybe I did miss it. Nope, I'm good. Whoo, that was fast turnaround, man. Holy moly. Dwalin is going to get there ever so slightly ahead of the other march. Now, I'm kind of curious how much siege damage I'm going to deal. I think Dwalin's going to get a little beat up. I think that my second commander, Aragorn, coming in is going to do all siege damage on this thing. Maybe he'll help Dwalin do a little bit of cleanup. I don't even know. So we get to watch this fight. Sort of watch the fight. You know what I mean. The fight happens in just a couple seconds. We'll get a look at the reports. We'll see what marches are even in this thing. Oh, definitely not the big old cave trolls I'm used to smashing. Okay. Ooh, level up. We got it. Did we get it? We didn't get it, but we won the fight. So now these marches go back to where they were, and it's got 0 marches left, and it's got an hour of recovery. See, now the reason I marched next to the tile is I knew this would happen. I knew I would need to hit it again, and I wanted to be really careful to not get myself in a situation where somebody else could snipe this from me. Technically, if I brought more marches here, it'd be safer to prevent somebody else from just kind of coming in and cleaning up this fight. But I'm going to march here in just a second. As soon as I guess my... I'm going to use Aragorn, honestly. Aragorn's probably got more troops left. He definitely does. So he'll have more siege value. I'm going to smash this thing. There we go. I'm going to get one more hit on this. That should convert it over. I should be able to do the requisite 72,000 plus siege damage that is needed in order to take the tile. And there is a first occupation bonus of 1,000 gold. Hello, baby. Now we'll go and we'll look at all these reports and we'll see, like, dude, just go, like, what was even there? What happened? And I'm sure that these effigies throughout the map are stationed with different troop types based off of the land that you're in. So we've seen a lot of, like, elven spawns on the map for sweeping. So I assume that we saw some elven defenders for the effigy as well. And I think that all makes sense. So here we go. In 1 second. Oh, I'm at war. No, it's fine. I'm just sieging. It looks like you're fighting something, but man, I'm not. And there it is. Boom. Yes. It's been captured. 500 ring power per hour, baby. I also get a first occupation reward. So let's maybe start over here. Oh, it was... Wait, no. Yes. Wow. There was a cave troll. Okay, a mountain troll. Close enough. Cool. Oh, I got a lot of stuff to counter that. Okay, so Dwalin goes in swinging first. We've got the Mouth of Sauron here with no equipment. GG noob. Forgot his equipment. And there were some mountain trolls. There were some raiders. That's a cavalry unit, effective against other cavalry. Well, I had cavalry in there. And infantry, which breaks defense. Okay. So I beat that. In terms of what happened in that fight, 500 dead for me. GG, easy. Easy fight. Easy fight. Cool. Up next, it looks like there were no defenders left. Oh, okay. So, the fight that I took before that. Okay, Cave Troll was second. First fight was Eomer. And this dude also was noobing it up with no equipment. I'll take it. Not complaining. And he had some rangers, which prioritized ranged targets. I had a lot of ranged units. And cavalry, well, the Cavaliers. Interesting. Melee unit. Okay, cool. Reduces damage received. Oh, and deals a lot of damage up front. Sweet. Okay, so this, I mean, was a pretty solid fight here. Easy win. 750 dead. More dead in this fight than the other one, interestingly. I think it's because I countered those cave trolls pretty handily. And then it looks like there's nothing left the first time that Aragorn landed, so I did a bunch of siege damage. And the next time that Aragorn connected, I did a bunch of siege damage again. And that got the job done. I also did durability damage, by the way, with the second hit from Dwalin with the remaining troops that I had there. So that's how I got the amount of siege damage done. And here it says results discovered a new enemy, which I think means I beat the first march and then I found the second march. And the result here was the durability damage to the target. And now I've got the effigy, baby. I've got you right where I want you. I mean, cool. So that gives me the ring power per hour that I was looking for. And here is my first time reward of 1,000 gold. I mean, honestly, that is not enough to go out of your way to try to attack this. So again, to kind of summarize, this thing is pretty tough to take. Do I think people should go out of their way to get this? I don't think you should prioritize this over getting some 200 tiles under your belt. Yes, there's a first capture reward. Yes, these are limited. There aren't as many of them on the map. But should you break your back to get it? I don't know. Maybe I'm deprioritizing ring power per hour relative to the other things that are available to you in a way that doesn't make sense. So let me know down below in the comments. What are your thoughts about taking the effigy compared to other things that you could go and get? I feel like waiting as long as I did was a good choice, but if I had been in a more competitive area, I mean, these things would just get gobbled up. There's only so many of them. So there might not even be that many left to go and capture, which would, I mean, maybe I'd care, maybe I wouldn't. I don't know. My ring power per hour now is in a pretty solid state. If we just get a look here at the rankings for personal production, again, $3 spent on this account, and I'm in 18th place for production. Pretty solid, I feel like, all things considered, given that spending can give you a pretty huge edge in this game, but activity is also very important, which I really like. So again, if you found this video helpful, throw a like on here, consider subscribing. We knocked out the freaking effigy in this video, and if you want to see how we approach taking down these sorts of tiles, I'll have a card up in the top, as I mentioned earlier, I think, about the 200 ring power per hour tile. Or if you're looking for just like a beginner guide on commanders, I'll have a card up in the top for that one as well. And man, we're putting out these videos 2 or 3 times a day for this game, which is insane. I can't believe I'm doing that. Subscribe so you don't miss a thing.